What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Thinking with a Pump. Today we got our third host today, Collin Borne.
What's up, guys?
Mr.Bulks.
Back and better than ever.
Yeah?
Are you?
Are you better
than ever?
I am better than ever.
Watch that.
I'm at the lowest pounds I've been since high school, man.
Ooh.
Is that real?
Yeah, facts.
Okay, so what you weighing?
I haven't been sub. Well, I think last weigh-in or prior to the end of the bet, I was 219 at one point, and I hadn't been sub 220 since high school. Right after high school, like first year of college. So I'm at the lowest pounds I've been since first year of college.
How's it feel?
Feels great.
Yeah?
It sucked at first, but like if I could coast at this weight, maybe lose another 5-10 pounds, I'd be happy. That'd be ideal.
And what would that weight be?
210.
210.
If I could get down to 210 and maintain like around that weight, I'd feel amazing.
Do you believe that you would have abs at 210?
No.
Absolutely
not.
Absolutely not.
I'd have abs at 190, I think.
So 20
visible,
pounds less
like
than
decently visible abs, another 20 pounds. But the goal for the beginning of summer, I know you want the goal for the beginning of summer is to be at 200 or below. And
why don't you push to 190?
I could push to 190, but
you got to get below 200.
I think, I got to get to below 200 first.
And we'll talk about that, why.
200, then 190.
Mm-hmm.
But I think getting below 200 that'd be the first time since junior year of high school.
Shit.
And I'd feel amazing.
Yeah.
But it's the thing, like fluctuating weight, that was always my thing. I would gain 20, lose 30, gain 40, lose 20. Like it was always back and forth every year.
Yep.
Or twice a year, you know. Because I gain weight really easily, but whenever I commit to a cut, I like commit to it.
You're right.
Until I get to where I want to be. And then I just give a fuck less and start gaining the weight back.
Yup. Okay.
It sucks. It's a bad cycle. Very unhealthy cycle.
I want to see you at 180.
180? That's what you're at.
You're dense.
I'd be like sub 10% body fat at 180.
I know.
Okay,
guys.
I was like 167 was my lean mass.
Let's just knock it out because I think we're going to clickbait it with this. Cut versus bulk bet just wrapped up. Okay, it was a 3-month process.
We can finally talk about it.
Yeah, go
We
ahead.
can finally talk about it. Not gatekeeping it anymore.
Oh,
Not keeping it quiet
I
for
know
everyone. That is so hard to like. Dude, yesterday we were in the hotel lobby, me and Nardo, and some guy came take a picture of us. He's like, "How's the bet going?" And immediately I was like, "Oh, it's great. It's over." And then I called myself. I'm like, "But I can't talk about it." I said that before he asked.
You know how many times I said that tonight? So, guys, I just we're here at the Arnold. Let's say that we're here at the Arnold
in Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna be meeting all you guys. Hopefully, y'all came out and see us.
Yep.
And I just wanted to say, first off, it's like the biggest compliment you guys say. I love the podcast because it's like it's so separated from us.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we don't boast about it or like talk about it too much personally.
Not on our personal accounts.
I feel like it's the real you
we
guys.
show,
like
whenever a pod drops, we promote it, but like other than that, we don't.
Yeah.
It's not the only thing we talk about it.
Yeah, because we want to grow it organically. And
Uh-huh.
I feel like the Think With a Pump fan base is like totally different from Brodie SHREDZ or Luke Elsman or Collin. You know, it's all separated. And so appreciate you guys when y'all come up and say that. I just want to say that first off.
Yeah, it's very humbling.
But we are here at the Arnold. We're going to be spending 3 days here. And this is Colin's first event. You don't know how many people would come up to me every single time I go to an event, talk to, or like take photos, and they're like, "Where's Collin?"
No, I know.
Like,
I used to get Snapchats like
working.
Probably the last 3 events. I'm at work, chilling at my desk, looking at my phone. I get a snap from Brodie. It's like, "Fuck you, Collin." And I'm like,
I get fans to say something.
What the hell?
Yeah. But
fuck Katie. That was one of them.
We're gonna be here all weekend. It's Colin's like first big event, so I'm interested to see how that goes for him. But basically, what I was getting at is that like tonight we had our YoungLa thing because I'm here with YoungLa, and so many people were asking me like,
really?
Who won? I was like, I'm not telling nobody.
Athletes?
Because I am gatekeeping the shit out of this. My mom texted me. I swear on everything.
You gatekeeped it for your mom?
I'll show you the text. I said, "Mom,
yo,
this is the biggest secret of my life."
This is gonna sound bad, but like I don't know. I just want my mom to like feel suspenseful as well because like she's been keeping up with the bet. So I also want her to be surprised by the results. But I said, "Mom, you're gonna watch the video like a fan. I'm not telling you anything."
Yeah. It's like the Coca-Cola.
It sounds disrespectful, but at the same time, I want to give her.
Yeah.
I want her to watch it and like see for herself.
I believe it's passion.
The
You're
fact
passionate
that
about all the work you put in. You're passionate about how quiet you kept it, how like you guys are really keeping it a secret. You built up this whole YouTube series.
Yeah,
Respect
we put a lot of work
about
into
that.
it.
I respect that a lot. That's really hard. It's not
The fact
it's not
that
easy.
like thousands of people watch it and only less than 10 people know the results.
Right, and doing
everyone
it,
in this room.
and it's,
that's it.
And it's just you guys are doing something that like neither of you necessarily feel good doing.
Correct.
Cutting's difficult. That doesn't feel good. You're like not eating a lot of calories, and then bulking's difficult because you just continue to eat and eat and eat, and he's obviously not bulking, on his own time. He's bulking on a timeline.
Yeah,
he's like, I got to do this in 3 months or whatever it was, and it's like that's not easy,
and it's unhealthy at some point because like. For me, the amount of calories I was eating in the last 2 months were very unhealthy.
Yep.
And for him, the amount of calories he's consuming is extremely unhealthy.
Bro, I mean,
so it's like we're putting our body through shit just for y'all, for you guys.
So I'll break it down real quick and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So, guys, for you guys that don't know about it, maybe y'all just found us through the podcast. Me and Collin have a 3-month bet. Me and Collin have been friends since 4 years old, right? We've always been competitive. And so through my personal channel, our most popular video has been the bulk versus cut, or cut versus bulk, right?
Has it been over, 50 million views? Something like that?
Skits.
Oh, it went
the
nuts.
skits.
It
The
went
skits,
nuts.
yeah. That was like our very first blow up skit,
Yeah.
actual blow up, I consider.
Yeah, 100%. I remember, just watching, anyway.
It hit 5 million in 3 hours.
Yeah, it was insane.
crazy.
It was crazy numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'll ever get a feeling like that again.
It was
What was
nuts.
it again?
I woke up and it was at 10 million.
10 million in
Yeah,
a day.
when I woke up.
Fuck.
Yeah,
less than
Less than
24 hours.
12 hours
Yeah.
maybe.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it was
10
nuts.
million's nuts.
Super
bro.
relatable.
Just
A
'cause-
minute
yeah.
9 seconds long.
It was super relatable. And when I watched that back,
It wasn't that good.
it's not that good.
It's not.
It's not
Our
that good.
acting was subpar.
Yeah, our act is so poor. It was very basic. It was like a minute, 14 seconds, something
If
like
that,
that. Our
even.
videos now is 2.5 minutes.
It's elaborate.
Pushing
Our
3.
videos now are so elaborate and thought out compared to
Yeah.
we filmed that thing in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything evolves.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
for sure.
not to get too sidetracked.
Yeah.
After a while, you start running out of ideas. But, I mean, we find ideas, obviously, every time. But we were like, hey, let's do a cut versus bulk part 2. How are we going to do this? I was like, there's really there's no way of doing it unless we would reverse roles. And that's where we were like, why don't we just bring in the real life?
Yeah.
Okay, so we brought the real life. We did the video. The first video where we went into the same exact skit. The video that popped off, we did the same exact thing for the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then we went into we broke the fourth wall, and we were like, hey guys, we're bringing this to real life. Blah blah blah. So the rules are, it's whoever can gain or lose the most amount of weight. Obviously, I'm gaining the weight, Collin's losing the weight. And it's relative to our starting weight. So what does that mean? That means that whatever difference we have after the end of the 3 months, because this is 3 months. That's the timeline we gave, 12 weeks. At the end of the 3 months, whoever has the biggest difference, meaning Collin's going to take his difference and divide it by his starting weight. And I'll take my difference and divide it by the starting weight. Whoever has the biggest difference percentage-wise will be the winner. And so we've been documenting that. If you've been keeping up with it,
12 weeks strong, 12 videos in.
every single week. And
we've been committed to that. And we both have crazy schedules. Brodie travels. I work full-time, 12-hour shifts. But we make it a point to film at least one vlog, 3-hour vlog, cuts into about 20 minutes after it's all said and done. But we film one workout a week. We do our weekly weigh-ins, and we just banter, catch a workout, and talk about the process of the bulk versus cut. And we've been committed to it. We haven't missed a week, and I'm proud of that. I mean,
honestly, keeping up with that for 12 weeks, pretty nuts.
You guys did that too, on top of
everything we have.
Everything you have to do on top of that,
Facts. Cause Luke's seen it. Should we just say the results?
If you can, right?
Yeah, well, at this point, by the time this comes out, the final video is.
Hold on, let me think about this real quick because we're bumping yours up above everybody else's. Anthony next week. Yeah, we can talk about it. Cool.
You think it's gonna be finished and set out by then?
100%.
Yeah.
Because
wait.
It should be posted next week, and yours is the week after that.
Luke, you know the results.
I believe I do know the results.
Okay, so prior to knowing the results, who do you think would have won before we give out the winner? What's your 2 cents on the thing?
I believed that Collin was gonna win. I didn't think it was gonna be easy, to be honest. I think that it's easier said than done.
For sure.
No faith in his co-host. That's ridiculous. I just want to say that.
No, I think
Luke,
it's easier said than
no.
done because Brodie in a sense had a harder challenge.
Okay.
For sure, I'll agree.
But I mean, knowing Collin personally, knowing that, you know, he doesn't have the full, I guess, freedom of like a social media 9 to 5 or like a social media's.
Well, that's what I was explaining to people.
I had a lot more to lose than he has to gain. That's the thing. That's in my opinion. Well, I had more to lose.
Today I was explaining to people. I was like, well, you also got to realize that Collin's not a fitness influencer.
Yeah.
In the sense.
Right. Right. Exactly.
I happen to be in videos.
Yeah. Right.
Happen to be involved in videos.
Collin's just a normal guy. Also, he works a lot. The same job I talk about, he's still there, and hopefully we could change that. But that's a whole nother topic. We're gonna bring that.
Yeah,
up.
We'll bring that up later. I'm ready for this heat.
But anyway, let's just tell them who won.
Let's all say it. No, I don't want to say it. Fuck that. Brodie won.
I won.
Brodie won this bet.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
I was going to say, let's count down and say the name, but I'm like, nah, he doesn't deserve the gratification.
Okay. Yep. This is where we can finally talk about it and explain, like, the last few days, like, after everything. Because we filmed it. You're going to see it in the YouTube, but we didn't go into depth of, like, how our last days we went about it.
Yeah,
because
in the last video.
You should have came down a lot more the last day.
Oh, yeah. So I did a full-on UFC water cut.
I'm sorry. Do you remember your total difference? I just want to give them the numbers.
I think total difference. I ended up coming out.
It was like 23.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
Pounds.
Total weight?
Yeah.
Yeah, 23.
23 pounds?
243 to 221.
So that came out to about 9.1%. I went up. I started at 158 pounds. And I finally finished on the last day at 177 pounds. My goal was 15 to 20 pounds, so I hit that 19-pound mark. And I believe the percentage was 12.1%.
That was it? That was a final?
12.1 or 12.3. I'm going to do it right now so I can fact check. But okay. Can you talk about...
Yeah, while you're doing that, I will say this. My 2 cents.
I'm just kidding. I'm hanging out here.
I do believe that the bulk versus cut bet, Brodie had it harder. I'll say that much. I had a lot more to lose than he had to gain. It's harder for him to gain weight than I am to lose weight. But when it comes down to I'd say last week, even the final day, I think cutting weight, like 5 to 10 pounds within 3 days, is a lot harder than putting on. Like, if you weigh yourself in the morning and at night on a normal day, you're going to gain 5 to 6, even 7 pounds maybe. In the last 24 hours, if you're just going to chug milk, chug water, eat food, you could put on 12 pounds within a 24-hour span. But to lose that weight within 24 hours, I think that's a lot harder. So I think it did come down to the very last day.
I agree. And
I'm not taking anything away from you.
No. In a way.
Because you did put in the work.
In a way, I do agree. But also, it should have been close coming down to last week.
No.
But also...
No, I should have...
There's no reason, and I should have said this to you. There's no reason you shouldn't have been in the sauna.
No,
every single day.
You never used the sauna.
No, I never used the sauna the whole day.
Holy shit!
But this is the thing. So I think I worked 5 out of the last 7 days. I'm not trying to make excuses, but working, gymming, which I was for the last 5 out of 7 days, I was just gymming and cardio. The last 2 days, I didn't do anything except for our last video. We did a workout the night before. That's a lot harder to keep on track, keep a good cut going when I'm doing 12-hour shifts.
Right.
And I'm getting 4, 5, 6, not even. Dude, my mindset that whole last week, I was getting 2-3 hours of sleep a night. I felt manic, I was going crazy. Because I was just going to bed hungry. I had no carbs for 2 weeks straight. I was the last 3 days of the bet. I did a 36-hour fast, no food, half a bottle of water. I just felt insane. It was bad. And the crazy thing is, week 12, I was lower than I was in my final weigh-in week. I don't know what I did wrong. I didn't carb up like a bodybuilder. I did a full-on water cut. I was drinking 1.5 to 2 gallons a day for 10, 11 days, and then the last 3 days I cut it down to a half a gallon, then a bottle, then half a bottle.
I believe you were just too scrambled with different tactics, and nothing was consistent enough.
I was thinking about it too much too.
Yeah,
and the fact that I had worked the last 3 of the days before the final weigh-in, you could ask him. I worked the night before.
You did.
I told him I was 18th We started November 18th. Final weigh-in was supposed to be February 18th. I'm like, bro, I got work the 18th on nights.
So we had to do it February 20th.
20th, so I could get a full night's worth of sleep, and I slept like 2 hours. But
okay,
that's
where it leads me to my question.
I couldn't be consistent.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go. What's up?
Sleep is a huge factor in bodybuilding and losing weight.
Oh, yeah.
Were you not getting 8 hours every night?
Fuck no.
Dude, that's why you weren't losing weight, my guy.
I know. Not just...
Because that's when you lose all your weight.
Bro, I was downing Benadryl and ZQL.
What's called like
every
lofting?
Night.
You loft the weight or some shit?
No, if you go to sleep, you're like... He made that mistake the very last night. He was like, I'm going to stay up. I'm going to hold on to this weight. He slept 5 hours. You probably would have came in 22 pounds higher.
Well, that's the thing. I weighed in the morning that was... 24 hours before at 174, and I only came in at 177. So it's not like I sat there in a water load all night.
No, I know. You slept 5.
Which kind of pissed me off because I could have chilled. Chilled because...
You were worried. We didn't find the results out until 8 hours passed.
Into the finale. So I could well, obviously I didn't know what you were coming in at, but you had a massive jump week 12. You had a 4-pound decrease, so I'm like, oh, hey, he's coming in hot.
And the thing is, that was in 5 days, too. That wasn't a full week after weigh-in. I just did a water cut out the carbs, and I lost 4 pounds in like 5 days. And I thought I was on pace to lose like another 10. I ideally thought I was coming in at 213 or below, 30 pounds total.
One thing, got to keep you accountable here. The last week you should have been fucking pumped up.
Yeah.
Should have been pumped up like, hey, this is the final week. I got to go hard. Knowing you have work, I understand. Like, it's different. But the same.
Diet-wise, I did it all right. Water-wise, I did it right. I think I was in talks with Ryan, our dietitian, and the owner of our gym that we go to. Sauna-wise, cardio-wise, he told me not to do cardio, which I'm not saying it's his fault because I think I could have lost like maybe 2 or 3 more pounds incorporating cardio.
He was saying
it would cause inflammation. Yeah, but no, I 100%. I blew this bet. I should have won. I should have won from literally week 1 till the final weigh-in. I should have been ahead every week, but I think that also made for good content. I tried my best. It made it more competitive for sure. But we didn't like intentionally like, oh, you're gonna be ahead all this, and I'm gonna come jump the lead on the last week. Like that wasn't planned, obviously.
Yeah.
We did our thing, and I should have locked in more. Should have been in the sauna 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll be honest. I was very scared the last like month. I had like 2. I think I was out the last month. I was gone.
That's the thing.
16 days. 17 days, something like that.
That's hard to do that.
And so I was like,
traveling.
Collin's really gonna catch up because I had the lead, but I shouldn't have had the lead.
Yeah, that's the thing. You shouldn't have ever had the lead.
Had a couple slip-ups.
I had 2 slip-ups, 1 major slip-up. I went on a hunting trip, and I ate. Dude, I remember this is like a month after we started the bet. I lost like 10 pounds in 2 weeks. That was just strictly off of water weight. Like I was dieting hard. 3 weeks straight. Yeah. Dude, we're at the hunting trip, and I'm like 2 days in. It's a 4-day trip. I'm like, could eat a little Debbie. You know, get a little oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah, ate a lot more than that.
I ate a lot more than that. I ate like half.
Would you have said that if you didn't just say that?
No, I would have said that.
Okay.
No, I ate half a fucking what is it? Cheesecake. I ate half a New York cheesecake.
That's dense.
On my own.
He admitted it.
I admitted it. Yeah. I just once it's like drug withdrawal. Like as soon as you relapse, you take a little nibble of something sweet. In my case, at least, I just devour everything in sight.
So you describe it as like, wow, you had the sensation of some sweet, fatty, and just like
I felt it, and I
all those calories, and you
completely went off the walls.
You couldn't handle it.
Couldn't handle it.
You just completely. You didn't give a shit about.
I know
the
people are gonna look at this and watch this video and be like, "Wow, you shouldn't have done that. Right. You should have more self control." But I've been a big back my whole life. I'm not used to cutting and bulking.
That's relatable. I'm sure a lot of people watching right now can relate to that.
Binge eating is a very
I think they both went about it in very like lifestyle ways.
Yeah, no, I think that's why the series did so well. Is because we're relatable.
Yeah,
on the subject.
100%. And like I will say, like Brodie definitely took it to more professional approach.
Absolutely,
and did it more properly than you. But at the same time, you guys did it very realistically.
Yeah.
You know, like, you guys didn't do, like, you didn't just, like, go to the strictest route, cut all the calories. He was trying to maintain muscle.
Yeah, he did it a clean way.
No, obviously not. He's trying to maintain leanness. Yeah, you know,
he did it a clean bulk until the very last 2 weeks. When he ramped it up, started eating.
Just this guy was. I was traveling with him. He was grabbing milks, different milks, Fairlifes.
Dude, he was drinking 1.5 liters of milk a day.
Disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
I want to get to my next question.
Before our last workout, I finished it during our interview scenes. I drank 3 liters of Fairlife that day. Yeah, because I drank 2 bottles.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, dude. During our workout, dude, I was so disgusted with myself.
I could tell. In his final workout, he went to bend over and he was like,
yeah,
like a little pregnant belly.
I wanted to throw up. Also, Snapchat loves me fat. Bro, dude, when I posted a thumbnail, when me, you remember that
the
picture?
fat one?
The fat one,
yeah. With your head
where
blown up?
No, that one.
Oh, the
where
one
my stomach's out.
On my phone.
And I'm just, looking sloppy like that. Bro, my views, I don't know, 10 times.
Was that your last picture for the night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was my thumbnail. That was insane. Everybody was
views were better fat than he was.
Yes, 100%. And if I keep, I tried it again, 2 more times because he, somebody was taking, I think Nordo was taking photos for us, and I had 200 fat pictures.
Nordo and Holden, yeah.
My views were 5 times, 7 times.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
dude, it's people want to see me fat because
where's your peak view?
Nobody sees me like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, to get kind of got sidetracked there, but I will say another part of my results, we were taking in muscle mass as a factor if it came down to it. It said I put on 6 pounds of muscle mass.
I believe it.
I could see it too.
I mean,
you know what's crazy? I posted the 20-pound difference. Not a single, I don't know if I was ever worried about me not being, shredded or anything, but people love it. People prefer this look.
First and foremost, you don't have a bad physique on your peak bulk.
Yeah. Greg Doucette commented that. He's your peak bulk looks like most people's peak
right,
cut.
100%. I'm going to be straight up. Also, I think that because of your age and because of how lean you were always leading up to when you were Brodie SHREDZ, I think your body's been dying to gain some muscle and gain some strength.
Oh yeah, it absorbed that
I think
shit.
I think that it's been waiting for it. Almost you've always had it, you just never gained enough body fat.
Yeah. Well, he didn't mention it either, but what you had done the body scan prior to our initial weigh-in.
Right.
And he gained 2.1 pounds of muscle in a year.
Who?
Brodie.
Yeah.
It was 2.1 pounds of muscle in a year prior to his last scan. And he gained 6 pounds of muscles in 3 months.
Yeah,
that's triple the amount.
Which
in
also
a
makes me believe
that's a great point.
That leads me to believe also, I'm sure his testosterone boosted.
Oh,
I'm sure his natural testosterone went up.
Oh, yeah, you should have did the blood work. Yeah. We should have both did the blood work.
Yeah, that's what I'm really curious about. I really do believe that because when you maintain a very lean body fat percentage at when you're natural.
Nobody told me that.
He's ever been down the whole time.
I'm being a little nice right now, to be honest. He doesn't need this. He doesn't need this ego boost.
No, I know.
No, that was actually a great point. Yeah, I think it was.
He tripled his muscle mass in a quarter of the time that it would have took in a whole year.
Because realistically,
and that's what all these people on TikTok and Instagram saying bulking, cutting, you don't need it, main gain.
No.
Obviously.
No, that's not necessarily true.
Main gain, there's nothing wrong with it, but I think maybe I was
depleted.
A little too depleted.
For a long time.
Too lean, too long.
Because look, a lot of people didn't think I would take it serious because a lot of people get into that headspace. For me, it's content. Right. First off, I was I've been needing an excuse to bulk. Second, it's content, so I'm gonna go balls to the wall. But out of all this, let me talk about my experience, and then you can talk about yours.
Yeah, I have some questions.
Yeah, and then you could kind of be a little mediator.
Yeah, I do have some questions.
Yeah. But for me, I mean, everybody thought it would take a mental toll on me, and that I wouldn't stick it out. I never felt better. Yeah. Meaning, if you watch the YouTube videos, I hit 3 PRs throughout this process.
Each main lift.
I did a video with Casey Kelly. I did 460 on deadlift.
I was gonna bring that up.
On bench, I did a rep PR. Squats, I did a rep PR. I hit 405 for the first time in my life. I tried 415. I could get that 100%.
Yeah. I could get that. You get 450.
So now it's not I'm dying to cut. It's I want to push to 180, and then the shreds are gonna come back for summer.
Oh, I'm ready for that.
I don't think I'm gonna stay shredded for as long as
you did
I did prior. I think
do a typical winter bulk summer cut.
I think I'm gonna actually start doing the cut and bulk.
I think that you added legit muscle, right? Clearly. and that was because your body was waiting on it, low key. I think your body's been waiting on it. You've been training the right way.
He shocked his body.
Shocked the body, gained a bunch of muscle. I know you want to speak. 1 second. And then, like, if you were to just keep slowly gaining to 180 and then slowly cut to maybe 170, you could look just as lean and have a lot more muscle.
A healthy 170 on him would, not
like,
to
because you were 158.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think you need to do all that. I think you could be 168. I think you could be 10 pounds heavier, look just as lean, and just have that 10 pounds of muscle mass naturally.
You won't feel like
and that's not going to be the case for everyone, by the way. Not everybody can do that. He's 26 years old. He's been working on that muscle maturity and really building that muscle over and over again in the gym consistently. That doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen with a year of training. But when you train consistently for years and you're at the age, like, when you're older, that muscle's going to stick around. It's going to really show.
Oh, yeah.
And he did it right. At the same time, like, he was pushing it with the milk and everything, but at the same time, like, he was hitting all of his protein times 2.
It's the GOMAD.
You know what I mean? And he wasn't eating a bunch of saturated fat. He wasn't just getting, oh, dude, I need to gain weight, crumble cookie. That would have been like a cheat code.
That was my thing. I'd never really dabbled too much into sugars.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fats, the protein.
Besides, like the last week, I started going for the Krispy Kremes and stuff. I was making some diabolical shakes.
That skit had me dying. That skit had me dying.
That shake was probably no less than 2,000.
Dude,
the donut one?
Yo, I just want to say this again. I'm going a little off track. I know you want to say something about the thing, but you guys did the skit with the donuts, right? And he's sitting on the couch. They do this. They do skits in Brodie's apartment sometimes where it's just like framing back and forth between Brodie and Collin, and it's like banter, and I love it.
Easy.
But fucking Collin caught it at such a fast speed. Like,
dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, and I fucking was like, no shot. And you caught it with no facial expression. Like,
I was trying to catch it. That was second try, too.
I don't know.
Second try.
No one watching is going to remember this. I'm hoping you guys remember in Jimmy Neutron. Have you guys watched Jimmy Neutron growing up?
Yeah.
You know Carl Weezer?
Was it a croissant?
Yes. He caught it in his fucking mouth. He's like, can I have that croissant? And he fucking threw it at him. He's like, knock yourself out. And it like landed on his face, and he just fucking ate it.
Croissant.
That was the chicken nugget scene. You remember that one?
Yeah.
You threw it on.
Yes. That happened too. I really wish you did that with the Krispy Kreme. You like caught it in your mouth and you like devoured it without your hands.
You know what's crazy about that? How far off I was at this part of the
But you were still committed to the cut, though.
No, at the end of the video, I take the whole rack of donuts, I put it in my mouth, take a bite. Dude, I went straight to the bathroom, spit it out, wash my mouth out of all the sugar, and spit it out. That's how committed I was.
Even the glaze on.
Even the glaze.
Yep.
I didn't even lick my fingers. I washed my hands, so I couldn't lick my fingers of the sugar.
Good boy.
That's how committed I was.
Damn.
And all the comments were like, bro broke his cut. I'm like, no, I spit it out.
You like almost wish you probably recorded it so they believe you.
Yeah. No, I didn't consume a gram of sugar that day. All the donuts in my face. I bought donuts too for the video.
There's a lot of sugar.
Couldn't even eat them.
I also realized the attention to detail in that video. Every single cut scene, that donut was different. I was fuck. I was like, that motivated me. I was like, damn, I got to start really upping my just like little things and everything. I was like,
attention to detail.
Sometimes when you're creative all the time, making creative type of different content, you sometimes hit a like.
We'll be filming, and he's like,
I really saw that, and I was like, damn, that's good shit.
He'll be filming, and he's like, should we do this? I don't think anyone would realize. I was like, let's do it. Fuck it.
That's the thing.
I fucking realized.
I really appreciate that comment because a lot of people, I would think of something, and it's like it goes unnoticed. You know what I mean?
I know, and it almost is like, do I put in too much work?
Yeah.
And that's annoying.
Am I doing this for nothing?
Yes.
Like sometimes
I think it's for something.
When I do something like that, that's the comment I'm looking for. And sometimes I don't get it. I'm like,
and
then
it kind of
stings a little.
And everybody will realize, and that'll be the most liked comment. Like, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I love that.
But what I was trying to get at is that I hit another goal during this bulk. A series that has been going on as long as the bulk's been going on.
Oh, yeah. That was my favorite series of yours.
I know, man. It hurt.
16-incher?
That's right.
The 16-inch chain popped.
That's crazy.
Dude, what was your feeling when you recorded that? Like, I saw it in your face. You were like...
I didn't think it was going to happen. So my reaction wasn't as good as I wanted it to be because I did it and it popped instantly. And, like, Norda was there. I stood there and I was like... What did I say? Because I caught it. I said at the beginning of the bulk, I was like, once we put 15 pounds on this frame, it's going to pop. And that was like 15-pound mark, roughly.
I never thought the chain would pop.
And that was a guesstimate.
Yeah, it was just a guess.
I was like roughly 15 pounds.
I was trying to get people to like want to see the end of the bulk.
Yeah.
And it just happened to turn out that way.
That happened at the perfect time too. Beginning you started, into the bulk.
Yeah.
Random ass thing to do, but it was like like cool, you know.
That video did numbers too on.
Oh yeah, bro! I've seen
I was
the numbers.
like, holy shit!
I've seen the numbers. That shit fucking.
I made it a minute and 1 second.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bros.
Yeah. So
I know why.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you get paid on TikTok if it's over a minute. So I was like, I'm gonna make this a minute 1 second, which all those videos were like 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
And
you start yapping a little bit.
I'm glad you made it a minute 1 second because that did numbers.
Slow-mo's it as it like
he's doing
off his neck
extensions for like 10 seconds.
Like, you were dead ass getting neck bumps.
Well, I did like not really.
Not really. You didn't feel it.
I hit chest traps and then
traps.
I did like a set of neck.
Yeah.
Set of neck.
Do you think I really helped out?
Hey, whoa.
Set of neck is wild.
That's a little crazy.
Sets of neck till failure. Till you finish.
Whoa.
Okay. But anyway, so I'm kind of like sad right now because our series came to an end. My chain series came to an end.
Yeah.
Now it's like a fresh start.
What do you do?
I got to start a new series.
What does Brodie do now?
We'll still continue with the vlogs and the workouts and the traveling and whatnot, but
you should.
This was a very fun series to make. We got good content out of it, but I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed working out with you every week because before this bet, we never
really work out.
Yeah, we don't work out too often. We'll film
together
once or twice a week, but we never like catch a workout together, and I enjoyed that quality time.
Our workout times just don't work.
Yeah.
Like they just don't fit because like he goes to work at like 5 a.m, and then if you go at nights it's like 5 p.m.
No, it's more like 8 p.m. and I get home for 9. But if I'm off, I'll go work out at 6 a.m. And he always goes in the middle of the day between noon and 3 p.m. Starting. So we never get to work out together, and I enjoyed working out with him. So.
Yeah, let's talk about the punishments, and then we're gonna get into you working. So the punishments were, if I lost, I had to do a bodybuilding contest. Now, a lot of people are like, "Oh, bodybuilding contest, that's easy for you." That's like 3 months, like a 12-week prep.
That's another 3-month period of putting your body through misery to win. Because if you're going to you're going to win. You're not going to just, oh, fuck, I'm in a bodybuilding contest. Your competitive nature, you're going to want to win.
That's at least 3 months of my life I have to dedicate. But then we added a stipulation. We were adding on to the punishments to make it more, juicy. And so I also had to do a marathon. That was big.
I'm glad you. That would have been miserable. I don't think he would have done it.
No, I think I would have died.
He would have died or passed out in the process.
But I also
not that I don't think you could. I just don't think you care enough.
Well, y'all both know I'm competitive, so I wouldn't have allowed myself to quit. So I think I would have either finished in a very bad time or I would have died.
You just fucking
or passed out. You would have been pumped up with IVs.
Or I would have ended up in the hospital, not died.
If you didn't train properly, like if you watch Jesse James' video, he did it correct to get ready in time for the marathon. But I think you're capable. I just don't think you're
the drive isn't there.
You don't have the drive to get to that point to do it
or want to do it.
Want to do it enough because that's so fucking hard.
It's tough.
26 miles.
That's a lot
to run.
Dude, one lap I've ever done was 3.
Sucks.
Yeah, no, dead ass, bro. Like me less. I'm not a good runner. I don't have good running form. My lower back gets inflamed, and my legs and shit break really easily over running. Like they get fucking it's really my lower back. My lower back gets inflamed, and I'm like, oh man, this sucks. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't imagine doing that 26 fucking
3 miles times that by 9, and you're there.
Yeah,
that sounds just
ridiculous.
Putting that in that.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. And then Collin's punishments on his side was that he would have to shave his head, which the reason the bet is over and he doesn't have a shaved head,
I'm gonna do my own thing.
This podcast would have been very nice with you with a shaved head. But the reason he doesn't have a shaved head is because we knew we had to come to Arnold. We knew the video wasn't going to be out, so that would have just spoiled everything. That would have been spoiled.
Because I would have been taking pictures and my head would have been shaved. And, oh, he lost the bet without the video being out.
Yeah.
So we're having an aftermath video where we're gonna take Collin to Chili's. He's gonna have at it. You can do whatever you want.
Whatever I want with a shaved head.
We gotta shave his head. And so you're gonna have the shaved head at Chili's.
Is this a death row fucking thing? Like you go to Chili's.
Last meal. This is my last meal, and they take me out back and just.
Yep.
But so when we added on the marathon to my punishment, we also added on that Collin, because I got to choose. Collin had to post every day for 30 days in a row.
All socials.
All socials.
TikTok,
because,
Insta, YouTube.
And that's what we're going to talk about.
Aw, you're going to better yourself. Oh, such a tough challenge.
You might ever see Luke against me right now.
Yeah, you might make a little bit more money. No, I really want you to do it.
Yeah, man.
You know, like, because I just think that, like,
embarrassed.
I just think that a lot of people are in the same position, like, would love to be in your position. And, I think you should take advantage. I think
I really don't mind.
Whoa. Where's my glasses? What is this? Was this planned?
It wasn't in the budget.
Was this planned?
No.
Where's my glasses? Where's my glasses? Give me my glasses.
What glasses?
There's only 2 pair of glasses?
What's he talking about?
What is this?
They
kind of just spawned.
Wait, what did they give you?
See, this is what they do, guys. They gang up on the group leader. They try to make me feel inferior.
I commented that on Nordo's post. The group leader will call himself a group leader.
I am the group leader. Why would I announce myself as that?
Because you are, so that means you're not the group leader.
Nope. Group leader.
What did I say?
See? Hey, guys, as the group leader, I demand all my followers to wear glasses. There we go.
Yo, take them off.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's what I wanted. I wanted to feel like y'all.
I feel more comfortable with shades
y'all playing
on,
that,
honestly.
Did y'all
shades on?
I feel more comfortable with shades on.
You're like Big Daddy.
I'm like, I could talk because I feel like my eyes wander around.
Yeah.
When I'm talking or get nervous and my eyes start going everywhere. And glasses on.
For our audio listeners, they just both slapped on a pair of glasses at the same time.
Not just glasses.
I was not given a pair of glasses.
Cloud glasses.
Well, we were hanging out before.
Yeah, so y'all planned that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be crazy.
We call This is mine. That's his.
I forgot about it. He did it, and I'm like, oh yeah, perfect. I forgot we're doing this.
I was hoping you had him in your pocket.
Yeah, I kind of like that. But anyway, we were talking about Collin's.
My post in 30 days.
Yeah, you're posting in 30 days. Collin has cracked engagement.
Yeah, his ratio is nuts. He was low key just telling us before. He's like, dude, I have 84,000 TikTok followers and only 120,000 likes. And he goes, people are going to think I'm buying my followers. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, that just shows that everyone that's seen your fucking dumb videos are following you.
All 6 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime I get tagged the first time I got tagged in a video by Brodie. Dude, imagine if I got tagged in all the videos we've posted, like our skits. He only tags me in the bulk versus cut updates. Which was started 12 weeks ago, and I went from 500 followers to now 82,000. So just from not posting anything, I'm just
you got the best ratio on.
I need Instagram's even better.
Your ratio's insane. So not to call Luke out, or I don't mean this in a disrespectful way or anything. Luke's last picture post, got 16,000 likes.
Thanks, man.
And Collin's last picture post got 23,000 likes.
And look at the one.
I think he's buying followers or some shit. That's
buying followers.
I didn't mean that in a disrespectful way, but Collin has a fourth or a fifth. Yeah. He has a fifth of the following of Luke, but his engagement is nuts. Well, let me. My last one. Let's see what I got. My last picture post.
Almost 100.
No,
it did good.
My last picture post got 55,000.
Okay.
And Collin got 20,000. I have
12 times.
12 times you're following?
12 times.
That engagement is nuts.
Yeah, if you look at it like that, that makes me feel better that you compared it to yourself as well.
Yeah, so I guess you have so many options of what you could post. You could post anything. People just want to see you post. They don't give a shit what you do. I guarantee you, if you would post every day, let's say you do consistently for 3 months, right? I'm not even saying every day because neither of us post every single day.
No.
If you would post consistently for 3 months, you'd be full-time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, brands would have to respect your engagement, your following, and all that stuff.
Because look, at this point, Collin, all he does is
compilation of pictures.
Yeah, well, no disrespectful way. All you do with me is you show up and then that's
film.
It.
Yeah.
And what it takes 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on the skit or the video.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you make great money at your job.
Yeah, I make really good money. Enough to keep me there, obviously.
Right. So I'm saying,
if I was working a minimum wage,
you would see
fast food restaurant gig, I'd be quit already.
Yeah, I guarantee if you start posting consistently,
it's intimidating, bro.
It's scary. It's scary to do the jump.
You would instantly pick up sponsors like that.
Yeah.
And then
if I'm consistent with it, yeah,
I can 100% help you with that as well.
I know,
but that's another story. But I'm just saying. These 30 days, I'm super interested because the thing is, he has to post on every platform.
Yeah, we're starting April 1st. till April 30th. I don't know how many days are in April. May 1st. Let's just say
whatever.
that. 30 days straight. TikTok, Instagram. What was the other one? YouTube
Shorts.
So I'm gonna give you all a little tidbit of what I plan on doing. I could say that.
Yeah.
Well, my plan for the 30 days, I'm gonna start filming March 1st. I might even start this weekend. Honestly, I need to get a tripod. Yeah. But for the 30 days, and if it takes longer than 30 days, it could take 60 or 90 even. 90 days straight. I'm going to do Road to 200, like we talked about earlier. Road to sub 200.
You want to explain why?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the finale, we made another bet.
Yeah, we did make another bet.
Whoa.
At the end of the finale, he had the $1,000 in my face. He said, what was the date? May 31st or May 1st? I think May 1st.
For what? May 31st.
May 31st. So beginning of summer.
I gave you a good bit of time.
That's a good bit of time, yeah. He said he would double the money, so I'd get $2,000 if I can get to sub 200 by May 31st.
Yep.
And what's today? February 27th, so 3 months to go.
Correct.
Another 90 days, basically, to lose 20 more pounds. But the thing is, when I get to like 210, 215, I feel like no matter how much I starve myself, I can't lose the weight. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
That's like my sub weight, and then I have to dive really deep into it, which I could do, and that's the goal. That's the plan. But the next 30 days, I have to post even more. It might take 60, 90, like I said. It's going to be Road to 200.
When is the last time you've been sub 200?
11th grade.
11th grade.
I was 190, and then senior year, I got moved to O-line, and I just put on.
Do you like money?
30. I love money.
It's a free 2,000. Yeah. You have 3 months. Literally, you have to just.
Literally, all I have to do is post a picture of me on the scale at 199.9, and I get $2,000.
Yeah, literally, but
you'll feel better. You'll look better. And you'll be up $2,000.
That's facts. That's true.
I mean, it's not gonna be easy,
and it's good for content. It's good for engagement.
It's gonna be great for engagement.
Yeah.
You might have honestly 300,000-400,000 followers by then.
I think
that is true.
Posting that consistent and having a goal and just being your personality.
Just better in myself.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like you could.
So win.
I like that series, but I think that should be once a week type thing. I think everything else, just find stuff to do. Find how to create content. Because don't rely on a series.
Yeah.
Because okay, shaved head. Like you should be setting up your phone and make sure I'm not. You should be setting up your phone and making sure you get the shaved head, and then you could talk to the camera. You could talk about literally anything. You could do. I don't know. You could play TikTok games. I don't give a shit what you do.
Subway servers.
Yeah, that'd be funny. You should do that.
Get
now.
comfortable. Wow. Just get what I want out of this is for you to just get comfortable talking to the camera because you're not comfortable yet.
No, I'm definitely not comfortable talking.
Just being honest, you're good with the skits because you're familiar with it. You're comfortable around me.
I've been doing it for a year and a half now.
Right, but if somebody was to slap a camera on you, like somebody random,
I would stutter.
Yeah,
stutter like no other.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh,
I get nervous really quick, and I turn flush red when someone just puts a camera in my face, which has happened before, and I'm like, I just freeze.
Yeah.
I feel like we've had.
That's relatable though. A lot of people don't understand it. It takes some time to get really comfortable. Like now, I'm at the point
for interviews, but we don't do interviews often. We always pre-plan our filming. Yeah. Film it, execute it, post it.
We're the same way. Right. If somebody tells you to repeat something, like the Zila thing you were doing, you don't nail it for sure.
Different though. Like when someone gives me a word for word script, I want to nail it word for word and be correct and do it right and not have a stutter and look at the camera at the same time, not go around, look at my eyes. Like every little thing will bother you about a word for word script, and that's one thing.
Yeah.
But I'm at the point now, if someone were to run up to me with a camera in my face, I can just snap into a dumb character and be fine. And same thing with Brodie, you just he could be duh, and then all of a sudden camera in his face, and you just think of okay, I'm gonna do something, and I'm not scared of the camera, I'm just scared of not doing enough.
Yeah.
Or not
rather than being I don't want to be on camera.
No, it's not that. It's just I freeze.
Okay.
I get nervous.
You get used to it. I think just the more it's repetition.
Quick.
It's just the same thing as the gym, and I think that's why the gym's so fucking cool because you can apply that to everything in life.
Correct. And I think in our profession, if you want to call it that, I don't know, in the influencer or content creator space, everyone's a little bit of a perfectionist. So if you don't see or execute how you want to be on camera, we could always reshoot it, but you want it to get how you want it, and you want to perfect it. And that's the thing. If I'm like just slapped on camera, no prior knowledge to being on camera, I don't want to look stupid. So I'm overthinking it. I'm stuttering. I need to practice being on camera. And I agree with that. Yeah.
It's like a feeling you get too when you finish what you're saying. It feels right and you know it even before watching it.
Well,
there'll be times like where I'll nail something, but I won't feel it.
Yeah.
And then I'll rewatch it and I nailed it, but I didn't have that feeling.
It's like every video we're talking after we do a scene and we're like, Nora would even say action, take 27.
Yeah.
It pisses me off. But after like 30 takes on a long dialogue scene, we're like, all right, perfect. That felt good. Yeah. That felt good.
It's
like,
a feeling.
Say that,
you know it before
right.
watching it.
I was like, that felt right. Yeah.
It's like you said it the way you wanted to say it.
Yeah.
Not what you thought how you're supposed to say it, how you thought they were supposed to hear you say it. It's just like a feeling.
It's definitely a perfectionist thing. Like, you want to feel good. Yeah.
But I have some questions I want to ask about this bulk first cut. I just want to, if you guys can remember a specific week or moment or day, or just a night where you were just like, this sucks the most, like where like you really wanted to like, let's just go from there.
I'll go first. I did my 36-hour fast, and I say fast. I eat.
And this is towards the end of the bulk then? Or the cut?
Very, very last day and a half. I did 36 hours, no food. I say no food. I ate 6 spears of asparagus, which equates to 60 calories, because I needed something or I thought I was going to pass out. I had like frozen asparagus spears from Walmart. And I just
still frozen?
In the air fryer.
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
No. I just crunching on them like ice cube. Like an icicle.
Yeah.
He's just
like, sucking ice pop.
Sucking on them. Sucking on them till they to nothing. No, but 60 calories in 36 hours. And it wasn't even the last like 12 hours that was bad. It was the first 12 hours after not eating. And then 24 hours in was the worst. Like eating nothing for 24 hours. And then that's when I eat the asparagus. And then I was hungry like 30 minutes later. But like waking up that morning, I go to grab my water, go to take a sip. I'm like, I can't take a sip. Go to drink my coffee to clean myself out. Enjoy coffee. I enjoy black coffee. I'll go to pop my Keurig. I can't drink this. We gotta weigh in like an hour. I'm like, dude, I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. I need energy. I feel dead. And then get to weigh in. Call Brodie. 9 o'clock. Where you at? I'm on my way. He just woke up at 9 fucking o'clock.
He woke me up.
So I sent my girlfriend.
I'm surprised he woke up.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
I'm surprised he woke up.
I sent my girlfriend. I'm like, go get McDonald's immediately. As soon as she gets back, Brodie shows up. We weigh in.
Breakfast or no?
Breakfast, yeah.
Yes. Let's fucking go, man. That's
sausage
slapped.
McMuffin,
yes,
sausage McGriddle, chicken
sure.
biscuit, and a Diet Coke.
How'd that taste?
Heavenly.
Yeah. No, I bet, bro.
So fucking good.
Dude, it's funny. At the weigh-in, me and him, you could just tell that it was the final day.
How over with.
I don't know if I talked to anybody.
No, I want to ask more about it. Like, okay, so how annoying was it to fucking pick up the camera every morning? Like, where you were just like, I do not want to do this, but I need to perk up right now.
No. So we basically filmed the whole last 24 hours of it, correct?
Yeah. Are you saying the weigh-ins?
Yeah, the weigh-ins. How annoying was
week?
the film weigh-ins? Because I know, like, I'm just like you guys. Like, I'm not a morning person.
Especially
if I haven't ate yet. Like, I would not want to be on camera, bro.
I'll say for me, it progressively got more annoying. Because I would weigh myself in, be happy or sad with my weight, whatever it was. And then I would talk in the camera for like 2-3 minutes. And then I'll look at Brodie's video after he posted, and he'd only put my weigh in and like a clip of me talking.
But
like, why the fuck? Dude, I can't tell you how many...
I kept explaining to you, dude, we talk about it in the interviews. There's no reason to send one this long.
Well, it's in a 3-minute long video of me rambling on. Fuck. And the thing is, I didn't understand. I could just stop, restart if I messed up. I would try to get that 3 minutes long perfect dialogue. And I don't know why.
Wait, you took multiple takes?
Yes.
What the...
Because it would piss me off, like, mentally. I was like... All right, that sounded stupid. Let me stop, restart. At one point, I had like 10 videos for like week 7. Yeah, week 7, and then finally I realized he's posting the weigh-in first clip.
Fuck.
discarding everything else. I'm like, why waste my time?
Yep.
Well, it was taking me like 20 minutes to fucking film myself and wait.
He was sending me 3-minute videos, and I'm shooting for like maybe 15 seconds of that, like talking about the aftermath. Yeah. Like, I just want to hear I just want you to hear to explain to the camera how much you're down, how much of a jump you had, and talk a little bit of shit.
How you feel,
And he's going into everything he did for the week, and I'm like, dude, that's what the interviews are for.
Yeah. Watched the Twilight Saga last night with my girlfriend, tried to keep my mind off the food. And,
he stuttered once. Oh, fuck.
Let me restart.
Yeah, he steps back on a scale, weighs 0.1 pound heavier, and he's like, fuck, dude. Stress gaining. Okay.
Oh, for sure.
So, Brodie, how about you? What's your POV on that? You were weighing in every morning. You're not a morning person either, as myself. And
you're bulking. Thing. So, I know bulking sounds a lot better than cutting, and it probably is a little bit, but at the same time, like, when you're full and you just got to eat anyway, that's miserable.
That's got to be miserable.
And I've seen this guy grab half a gallon of Fairlife milk and just drink it at night, any part of the
just
day.
To finish it.
It disgusts me. And I know his stomach. I want to ask about the stomachs in a little bit too. But go ahead.
That part was miserable. Right when I was doing it, like the clean way, when I was like at a reasonable amount of calories, meaning like when I started off at 3,500, that was like hard but easy, if that makes sense, compared to how it was at the end. At the end, it was like I didn't have an appetite for probably the later half. So like not the later half, the second half. So like probably the last 6 weeks.
6 weeks, no appetite?
I was telling you that.
Yeah, like, you were telling me that. I was there.
I would stuff myself going to bed, and I would like brush my teeth, and it was hard to brush my tongue. I had to get tongue scrapers because brushing my tongue is like anything that hits the back of my tongue because I'm so full. I just wanted to gag and
throw up.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, and so that was disgusting. And then I would wake up, and I'm so full that I don't have an appetite for breakfast. I eat the same breakfast I've been eating the same breakfast for 2 years. I would look at it with disgust. My hash brown bowl, world famous by the way, and I was just like I was disgusted by it. And then it's like, oh, okay, nice. You got breakfast out the way. Now you got 3,000 more calories to go.
So you were peaked at 4,000 about?
The last few days or
I
would say consistently, I probably got up to 4,000, but the last few days,
probably
I couldn't tell you. I wasn't tracking at that point.
Yeah, just stuffing.
I was throwing shit in a blender and just chugging it. I was so somebody was helping me with the bulk, and I remember I did a Snapchat story. And it was like, I don't know, 16 fluid ounces of milk, 200 grams of Captain Crunch, 2 donuts, 2 or 3 like cookie dough bites in there, which was like 190 calories a pop. What else I did? Like a fourth or a half a jar of peanut butter.
Maybe half a jar of peanut butter is insane.
100 grams of oats, like just raw oats. And then I blended it all up, and I tried chugging it on Snapchat. That was so disgusting.
Really? Did you finish it?
No, I got very close, though. It made me feel
like... The bottom's always the nastiest.
Yeah, it's just all the oats at the bottom and everything.
And you're at the fullest. So like
to be honest, it tasted so good.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, even though I was full, like I knew it tasted good. Like if I was like had an appetite, it probably slaps.
Yeah. It would have slithered that.
But like the appetite, man, that was the worst part for me. It wasn't. Everybody thought it would have been mental thing, like I don't look bad. I mean, I don't look good anymore, but it was the stomach.
Yeah, I could eat myself sick on a meal, like go to Bachi,
the
place we go, and I'll be sick to my stomach because I eat too much, and then imagine having to eat like 2 hours later. I'll eat the hibachi meal and not eat anything for the rest of the day. You have to eat 2 hours later.
Stuffed.
Doing that?
Yeah, being stuffed is worse than starving almost.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, by far.
Because at least you could...
You can eat a little bit. Mm-hmm. Being stuffed is like miserable.
Yeah, bro,
you feel sloppy.
Being full for 2 months in a row.
You do nothing.
Yeah.
You don't want to do anything. Yeah. Like you're just like
sleep.
Yeah,
fall asleep.
But it's not because you're tired. It's because you have nothing. Like you have no like.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but I know.
Just knocks you out.
I would say like I had good pumps and everything in the gym, of course, because like I was just filled with calories, but like I felt drowsy. You know what I mean? I felt sluggish.
Yeah.
For sure.
Being full for 2 months in a row, basically, because like the first month was like a little bit. I wouldn't say a breeze, but it was like easy compared to the rest. But like the last 2 months, I was just full the whole time, and everything was disgusting. I remember like cheat meals like Wingstop used to slap. I would slam 20 wings. Yeah. Buffalo ranch fries, and I would slam it.
Yeah.
And then now, like, I went get Wingstop, like that same exact meal, and I looked at it, I was like,
I don't want
Disgusting.
Those. Yeah.
Wow.
Putting the first one in my mouth sucked.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about.
It's like a reward.
How long would it take you to eat on peak bulk, like the 20 wings?
Oh, dude, just like...
You sit there for like half an hour.
I don't finish it at once.
Wow.
I mean, everything I'm like chugging with water, but like my breakfast, even my breakfast would take me like an hour.
Damn.
How long did it take you to get back to normal? Or if you are even back to normal?
That weigh-in day, like I went back and slept, and I didn't eat till like that night.
No, I'm talking about like back to your normal appetite. Like,
yeah, I was gonna ask about that too. What was the day after like the whole bulk thing was over? What did your day look like of eating? When you knew you didn't have to bulk anymore?
The day of the weigh-in or the day after?
I guess honestly, post weigh-in.
When you
post weigh-in, you know you don't have to bulk anymore for the challenge. Right?
I'll be honest, I didn't take that long. So like post weigh-in, I didn't eat all day, and then that night I ate like a normal meal. I can't remember what it was.
You waited all night. All day.
Yeah. I didn't eat till like that night, and then the next day, I skipped breakfast. I didn't eat till like the afternoon, and that's when my appetite hit. I was like, "Fuck yes!"
Oh, I'm hungry again. Finally, this is the first time I feel this in months.
It felt so good.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I got Raising Cane's, to be honest.
You probably had more room in your stomach now too.
Yeah, but it's back to normal because I'm back on my ground beef, pasta, and my normal meals.
Back all the way back down to your 158 calories.
158?
When you weighed 158 pounds, you back down to those exact calories.
No. I'm still doing the shakes at the end.
Okay.
So I would say I'm like a little bit above 3,000.
To match your protein to your weight.
Yes, still above maintenance. I still want to get to 180, but I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna push it a little hard these next few months because I want to cut down for summer.
Yeah, when you plan on starting the cut?
I don't know yet. Time frame is still open.
I think mid-March would be ideal.
I think I want to hit 180, like fasted morning weigh-in, and then cut down.
Yeah.
Fasted morning weigh-in, okay.
Yeah, once you get, dude, I hate glazing him. I hate giving him props. But for summer, he might look insane. He might look crazy if he does like a true cut, like he does normally. It won't be.
My profile picture still on TikTok is when I was like the most shredded, and my core was insane.
Grainy.
I think that's why people love my. Yeah, it was very really grained out. Yeah. But I was so lean. I look at it now, and I was like,
you still look bigger in that picture than you do now. Bulked.
That's it. When you look lean, you look like you've added muscle.
Yeah, for sure.
But, I don't even remember. I just remember back then I wasn't eating much. I wouldn't say much, but I was so dialed for the time being because I knew I had a summer shredding trip coming up. That was before we went. And so I was like, this was the first time I was like gaining traction on social media. So I was like, I need to be the most shredded person ever. And so I was like really locked in for a long time.
That's what the fitness industry was though too, kind of being the most shredded aesthetic and everything back then.
The thing is visually too, like you'll lose weight and look better and look bigger. Like the guy that filmed our last final video, Nick, he told me the night of the filming the workout, he's like, bro, your arms are getting bigger, your chest is getting bigger, you're looking bigger, you're gaining muscle. I'm like, I promise you I'm losing muscle. I'm just losing fat.
Yeah, you're just seeing it more.
It appeals to be bigger. Yeah. And I think in the final weigh-in, I lost 2 pounds of muscle, which I'm not too upset about. Yeah. I had muscle and fat to lose, so I wasn't too upset about losing muscle. I thought you would have
lost more, to be honest.
That happened with me.
I thought I would have lost 5 pounds of muscle, minimum.
Right.
But I lost a lot of muscle, but visually, I might look bigger.
That literally
it's just definition. It's all about how it looks.
We've been traveling. I was cutting a little bit for Miami.
Hey, you were telling me that.
Then the traveling on top of the cut was also just messing me up. Yeah. And by the time I was back, like I looked pretty good, pumped up, but I wasn't lifting nearly the same weight, and I didn't weigh
you could feel it.
I was 175 at night.
Damn.
And I remember Zan just pulled up to the crib. Zan was like, yo, those are not natty delts, whatever. And I'm like, bro, I'm 100. Like, in my head, I'm like, I'm the lightest and weakest that I have been, to be honest.
It's just definition.
Yeah, I was like, I wish I was the biggest I've ever been.
You were losing
it was just because I was hugging my arms against my body, and then I just hit chest. Yeah. So, like, my fucking delts look crazy and striated, but I'm like, bro, like, I literally put 130s up for 4 when I was doing them for, like, sets of 6 to 8. Yeah. Sets, easily.
You're losing
and I was like struggling, and like I'm all like I lift heavy, so like it's not abnormal for me to lift that weight because I train for it. You know, like in a sense, like I'm used to it. So for me to like one top set, hit only 4 reps, was like, bruh, you know. And for my body weight, it's really great. But like,
oh, for sure,
for someone that's been training heavy weight for a long time, like I've been stronger post pec tear. I got to bring it up. Than I am now.
There it is. Still massive.
I'm not at my peak strength. Like I'm below my peak strength post pec tear. Like there was moments where I was a lot thicker, denser, but I was more dialed in on my lifting. I wasn't traveling every fucking week with Brodie.
Traveling puts a toll on you, man.
And doing events and stuff like that. And I'm not complaining. I love my life. Like I love everything I got going on. I love doing this shit. I love doing the podcast. It's just like unfortunate. It's tough to balance everything. Yeah. And
it is, because like that was probably the hardest part. And me traveling, because you know how the podcast works. We vlog and we usually do the podcast back to back. You know how the concept works. We get the pump and then we do the pod. That's what, 6, 7. It depends like how everything flows. Yeah. But that's like an all day event essentially.
It really definitely is an all day. So like you have to plan it,
half the time we wake up, we get like Starbucks, something on the go. We film all day and then it's like, okay, now we gotta find something for dinner.
Yeah, we gotta eat
so
after.
It's like 2 solid meals, and then at night I was just like, fuck, it's crunch time. Now I gotta start chugging milk and trying to catch up.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'd be just like, it'd be past everything being open, so we're like Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's.
The worst of the worst.
Those are the only options. We gotta Uber Eats it, and like, that would be our third meal, which sometimes isn't enough on a bulk and or just for someone that has pretty good genetics, good metabolism. Like, I need extra calories if I want to like maintain what I got going on. Yeah. And like 2 meals plus moving around all day plus lifting, like I was just losing weight. Yeah. Like, is what it is. But it's the way she goes. You gotta stay dialed.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, consistency, structure, and all that stuff plays a huge role. I mean, I wasn't drinking enough water either. I'm sure a lot of the weight I was holding was water, big factor, and I was not drinking a gallon plus. Like when I'm in Jersey doing my normal thing, I'm drinking a gallon and a half.
Yeah, you got your gallon. Making sure you drink your gallon.
I wanted to debrief.
What are we missing? Let's see if Snap asks us something.
Did you ask Snap to ask questions?
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
See what Snapchat thinks.
Joseph, thank you.
They asked, did you win? Yes, I did win. How do each of you individually feel about your progress in the end? How do you feel overall?
I'm proud of myself, man.
Are you?
You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
But you set a goal.
I did set a goal of 30 pounds, and I didn't hit it. But for the final result, you can't go back in time. You can't change shit. You can't regret it because you can't change it. So for what I did, I'm proud of myself. Am I happy with the end result? No. But I am proud for what I did. 22 pounds, was it? Yeah, 22.
Yeah, I believe so. But like realistically, that's a pound. That's over a pound a week.
Yeah,
it's good. That's how most people, you know.
It was a healthy way. I did it the healthy way. I slipped up twice.
Did you lose it in a healthy pace?
It was a healthy pace at first. Yeah,
a healthy pace doesn't mean a healthy way.
This is what I talked about on the last vlog. Like I have literally almost 100 DMs at one point. A day at one point asking me like, how are you losing weight? I'm cutting, give me some tips. And I just want to answer them. I'm like, I'm not telling you how I'm cutting because it's not healthy. It's not ideal and not sustainable the way I'm cutting right now. That was like within the last 2 weeks of the cut. I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you don't eat any carbs, only eat 93.7 ground beef and eggs and drink 1.5 gallons of water, because I tell someone to do that for a month and they die. That's on me. That's not healthy.
Yeah, no, you don't want to be giving
I'm like giving bad information. I'm not a dietitian. I didn't study this shit. I'm just looking up stuff and getting advice.
I always make sure to like mention that when somebody asks me for any diet, I'm like, listen, like I wouldn't do anything I'm telling you to do. I base it off of experience and like what I know works for my body, but like probably doesn't work for you. But here's some tips. Here's some things that'll like definitely help you.
I'll DM them like helping them like just cut the carbs a little bit.
Here's the thing. There's whether you believe it or not. There's people that look up to you, right? Because like
absolutely,
yeah.
But no, I know
because like
100% though.
When you're early on, you don't even think about like when people say, "Oh, you inspire me." It's like really.
You know what I mean? I get those a lot, and I'm like still dumbfounded by it. Like,
but there's a big chunk of our following that relate to you more because they have the similar build. You know. Obviously, you don't want to tell them about how you did it the unhealthy way, but what would you suggest to them, the people that are looking up to you and have the same build as you and going about cutting? Because you lost over 20 pounds. So, I mean, it's not like you did nothing.
No, it's hard for people, too. Yeah, no, I agree. And I'll DM most, like, I won't DM them how I'm doing it, but my go-to DM is, like, put in the work in the gym, stay consistent. I always say consistency is key. That's my main thing. I'll message them back.
I say that.
Consistency is key. Get good workouts. Stick to your diet. And just consistency. Like, I know I'm going to say it again, and I'm reiterating what I'm saying, but consistency is your main thing between diet, gym, and just your lifestyle. If you're consistent in a certain aspect, you're going to see results, and you're going to benefit from it.
It's very true. That's why, I mean, I've said it 1,000 times on the podcast. I just say 2 things: consistency and patience.
Patience.
Because
that's
guess what?
Big one. It's not going to happen overnight.
Even if you're not, if you want to make progress in the gym, even if you're not tracking your macros to the exact, you can still do it if you're doing it patiently and consistently.
Oh, for sure.
Because, I mean, obviously, look, tracking your macros is always going to be a lot better. That's not what I'm saying.
Better than calories in, but calories out for sure.
You didn't track your macros.
No, I didn't track anything.
He's still seeing results.
He just did better and still consistent with being better.
I stayed consistent in the gym. I cut back the calories, and I saw results.
Right.
Also, and if I wanted to go fully into it and track my macros and calories, consistent in the gym, I would have won, I think.
But I feel like it's a huge thing to
35
mention.
pounds minimum.
Because, like, a lot of people go into it not knowing and just thinking, like, oh, I have to track everything. It has to be this super strict process. And it doesn't have to be. No. Like, you could just make consistent changes.
Yeah.
You know,
consistent changes so they become a lifestyle.
And actually do it. Like, you know, maybe if you weren't going to the gym every day and you weren't eating, and you were eating shit for every meal every day, and all you did is not eat shit for every meal of every day and go to the gym
you're gonna
every other day versus maybe once a week, that alone, you're going to see a difference.
For
you know what I mean? You don't have to go into it like 100% going 6 days a week, 1 rest day, structured diet, structured this, structured routine. You're not going to like it when you're starting off with no workout experience, a high body fat. Like, it's going to be miserable. It's going to be like boot camp. You're not going to stick with it. You're going to lose weight for a little bit, and it's going to bounce right back when you're like just stressing me out. That's not the way to get into it. Get into it where you enjoy it. It doesn't have to be, you know, generic, you know, traditional weight training. It could be fucking aerobics. It could be fucking yoga. I talk about this. I preach this because, like, a lot of people think this way.
Calm down.
I'm just saying.
Yoga.
Yeah, I'm just, okay, maybe not yoga, active. But like anything to get you active, get you out of the house is gonna help you, you know, get somewhere.
Right. I was thinking building muscle.
No, yeah, I understand that, but like, I just mean like just bettering yourself, getting into a healthier physical shape.
People want results immediately, and that's the thing. You learn along the way.
Yeah, and you learn what you like and what you don't like. Not everyone wants to do curls.
Yeah, you can't know everything all at once. You absorb the information as you go, and you'll learn as you go. And the more you go and stay consistent, the better you'll be at it. Right. And the more results you'll find in the end.
And you just realize your body reacts different than...
Yeah, everyone's body is different.
Everyone reacts different.
I could tell you to do one thing for me that I'm doing, and it'll be completely different results for you.
And you're like, dude, it 100% works.
There's a good guideline on like workout plans and shit like that.
I lost 20 pounds, gained good muscle, and like, but
me and Brodie do the exact same thing, same calories in, same workouts, same sleep schedule. We're having different results. 100%. It's all about genetics, body type. But if you stay consistent with the plan that you're going through, you're gonna see results.
Right, dude. That's all I did. All I did was shifted my shitty foods for healthier ones. Essentially, obviously, I was eating chicken and rice, but like, dude, like I was big on ice cream.
Oh yeah, college.
First, I went to
high school and college.
Yeah,
dude, you ate like shit. I know. Tostito pizza rolls.
Like, I changed.
Come on, bro. Could you blame him?
Oh no, I can't blame him.
Yeah, but that was good.
Dude, when we used to go to his house in high school, it was like
frozen foods.
Captain Crunch and berries,
Crunch
and
berries.
frozen foods. Like big old Tostino
Tyson chicken
pieces.
nuggets, bagel bites, pizza rolls, and mozzarella
Hot Pockets.
Sticks.
I would not have a complaint.
Hot Pockets were
Hot
Pockets were a big one. His house was the ideal place to go for a fat kid because they had Oreos, Chips Ahoy, everything. That's the reason I got so fat, so young.
Yeah. And see, he just didn't because his body's different.
His brother came in one day and I'm just eating cereal in his fucking party room, eating cereal and milk. He's like, "Where'd you get that?" I'm like, "Cabinet." Because you had it.
Is that your favorite cereal, Captain Crunch?
My mom wouldn't buy it for me.
I had a mix, but Crunch Berries is very good.
Crunch Berries
is very good.
My favorite cereal? S'mores.
S'mores.
Yeah,
that's a chocolate sandwich with a marshmallow, dog.
No, it's
Ain't
no
cereal.
It's just the little s'more cubes with the marshmallows. Look it up. It's a blue
unpopular
Bob's.
opinion.
Blue Bob's. Very unpopular opinion. By far my favorite cereal.
Mine is gonna be a popular opinion.
He's got a point. That's good.
I think my all-time favorite would have to be Frosted Flakes.
Frosted is basic as fuck.
Bro, they give that out in hotel breakfast, and that's how you know it's basic.
I could have got that in the little
Coke. Flakes, not.
This is the most basic guy I know. What's your favorite chips?
Chips?
Yeah. He said
Lay's
Sun
original.
Sun chips. Sun chips. What is it? Gordon salsa?
Yeah, the red bags.
Oh my god, you disgust me.
So good.
Gordon salsa? Stop being so basic.
Over what? What's a better chip, Brodie? Please enlighten me.
Anything like Doritos?
Not an answer. Okay.
Doritos
I feel like a piece of shit when I eat Doritos, though.
Yeah, what's a Pop-Tart?
Yeah, dude, I love
the 2003 Spider-Man edition Pop-Tart, red berry.
I love them. They're so good. You want me to be specific?
Yeah.
The Doritos rolled up, dynamatized, chili lemon flavored.
Takis.
You know what I'm talking about? The rolled up ones?
Yeah,
it's like their chili lemon.
Exclusive,
chili lemon.
Dude, they're so good. Dude, every one you eat, your fingers get super red.
Like Fruity
Pebbles. Like a little snack.
Yeah. Dude, I used to eat Takis. We used to play Fortnite, and me, Brodie, and whoever else. Like, back in the early college
Whoever
days.
else is watching this is like, wow. He's like, damn, bro.
Erie, fucking...
Erie's like, damn, bro.
Shout out Erie.
You gonna do me like that?
Erie, Danny, Joe. But I remember, like, that was my fat days. Really fat days after I lost myself. But we were, like, playing Fortnite, and I found a life hack. I'd get Takis, and I'd get chopsticks, so I wouldn't get my controller all dusty. Cheeto dust shit. So I just get in between games, I'd be dead.
You want to know why that's stupid?
Why?
Because you could just pour it into your mouth.
It's not the same.
It is the same.
As eating one at a time.
Because that's what I did.
Dude,
That's what I
chopstick?
did. To not get my fingers dirty, I would just pour it into my mouth.
Yeah, but no, you can't enjoy it like that because you're doing all this. You get a chopstick, you take a bite, put it down.
You have to use chopsticks. What are you saying? That is not more convenient than pouring it into your mouth.
You're just
and
uncultured.
You know it.
You don't know how to use chopsticks. I do know how to use chopsticks.
I love sushi, and you know that.
I love sashimi.
I do. I'm pretty solid with chopsticks.
I had a big chopstick phase.
In fact, if I'm with others, I want to impress people with how good I am at chopsticks. So I eat the rice with chopsticks.
Bro got the chopsticks with the little...
I don't use the little device.
That's the rubber band?
Yeah,
that's
the rubber band.
She's like, can I get one of the little helpers?
No,
chopstick helpers?
Fork, asshole. That's what I do. I ask for a fork. All right?
Yeah, he does get a fork. That's so embarrassing.
I don't know how to fucking do it good enough. I don't like sushi, so I never learned. Second, peak bulk, peak bulk. How much you weigh when you're gaming with Doritos all over your fingers playing Fortnite?
263.
260, brother.
3.
Oh,
I have a picture on my scale. My feet bloated as fuck.
Did you rest your controller on your belly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like leaned back in my chair with my controller right here, eating shit.
Yep. Okay.
I think that's why I'm so relatable because I just gained a lot of weight, lost a lot of weight, gained weight, lose weight. I relate to the bigger crowd. Bro, how do I lose weight? I don't know even.
I don't know, bro. So that's what you gotta do with like
you gotta learn.
Yeah, that's real. It is.
Help
Figure
people
out,
man.
What works best for you.
Find my niche.
There's a right way to do it, but like you're probably not gonna like it if you're like if you're a big back, you know.
Yeah.
So just try to figure out what you like doing, playing ball, shit, walking your dog.
One thing I want to say,
Yo.
now that it's official, I won the cut versus bulk bet. Coach Greg, told you so.
Coach Greg had me at 10-1 odds, and I still
Wow.
I wish
you feel like you like let him down a little bit.
Do.
I wish I would have put a money
I told
bet.
Brodie earlier, I was like, the only person I've ever been starstruck from, like, I didn't even meet him in real life. Bro's like, hey, I'm going to call Coach Greg. Answer your FaceTime in like 5 minutes. Get a FaceTime, it's Coach Greg. I'm like, oh, shit!
That's so cool.
And then I met Noel today. That was the second time I've ever been starstruck. Oh, no, Luke's girlfriend was in the bathroom. He's like, anyone in there, bro? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, all right. And he walked past me. And then he's talking to Luke and Brodie. And I go up. He's like, oh, hey, man. I felt, dude, that was like starstruck. I see him everywhere on my For You page. So, Noel, Coach Greg, shout out. First time I've ever been starstruck.
Shout out to them. Both great guys.
They're both awesome guys, yes.
Yeah.
Shook my hand and everything.
Yeah, really so. I third that.
Seemed chill.
But, yeah, I don't know. I think I got a good idea of your guys' experience, bulk versus cut. Good shit, Brodie. You won.
Yeah.
You,
props to you asshole.
Yeah. Thank you. If it was so like the
I'm so slouched now. Like I definitely like
chilling.
You're
probably getting tired, huh?
I just like sunk.
It was good. It was a good feeling, but at the same time, I didn't even really gloat that much. I don't know. It's like I love talking shit, but it's like when I actually win,
yeah,
I don't like gloating.
Okay, that's somewhat humble.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like the reveal was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
I didn't like say anything. I was like I dapped
up.
No, because
in this sense, you can't rub it in other people's face.
No, it's because
like you know the work they put in.
Because you made up the ball.
He made great progress. I knew he was starving himself. I knew he went through a lot, and it was like, okay, I won, awesome. Yeah. But I'm not like
you're not going to diminish my result, like my work ethic.
I popped the confetti cannon like at the very end.
Very anticlimactic.
A little tiny one
about it.
Yeah,
he's like.
Because he wasn't amped. That's probably why. He's like, damn, like, okay.
It was like a mini one. It had like 5 confetti things on the ground.
But see, guys, Brodie comes off as an asshole, but deep down, like,
he's a good, complete opposite
kind of
very deep down, he's a great guy. Yeah. I'm a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
In person. I mean, a lot of my characters are like douchey, so.
Yeah,
that's why people think he's douchey. I was tagged. Both of us were actually tagged in a video. It's like, what is one influencer that the whole fitness industry likes or like doesn't dislike? And someone tagged me and you, and I'm like,
well, we make wholesome content, and I assume everybody knows like that we're in character. Even in the vlogs, half the time we're in character. You know what I mean?
You ever got like anyone press you because of the characters you play? No.
In person?
Yeah.
Hell no.
I feel act like you're a douchebag.
Yeah, right. They know me. They know. And I'm just kidding. I start talking.
Well, yeah, Luke especially with his gym lander.
No. Yeah.
Everyone knows it. Yeah.
For sure. Like, I think I would be more opposed to that.
People get it. In fact, maybe they're like trying to see like how we are in person. I mentioned that to you today. I feel like, man, we're just like when like somebody comes up to us and like talks about us, say they watched the videos. It's like we're homies, like I'm bantering
immediately.
With them. Yeah,
immediately.
And it's like I always want to leave them with a good experience. Like, not even that like I'm trying to make myself look good, but that I like really appreciate them watching.
For sure.
And that like
they're the reason we do it.
I'm not.
They keep us going.
Of course, I'm playing a character, but I'm also the same way in real life in a way.
Yeah. We're not fake off the camera for sure. Any of us. I mean, I feel like we're all good, genuine
because
guys.
Like our vlogs and everything. That's us, you know what I mean? Obviously, like, we take it, when we're talking shit to each other, like, we don't just sit there and talk shit to each other 24/7.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. Like,
it's
obviously...
like, I walk in the apartment, all right, bro, let's go. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm sick of your shit. Let's go film. Get this over with.
Disgust me. Like,
you're an asshole.
Obviously, we turn it up a little bit for the camera, but,
for sure.
I mean, our friend group is always, like, straight banter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, that, too.
Yeah. I mean, that's just, like, it's just that's a guy's up.
Guys, that's the way we go about ourselves.
Yeah, we don't really compliment each other face to face. It's more just like talk some shit.
Talking shit is a compliment.
Yeah, it is.
Like, we're homies.
Like, I like you enough to like talk a little.
But
shit.
I have something good to say about like Luke, or even like you for some videos. I'll go say it to the camera, and then like to his
so
face.
We don't hear it.
Yeah. So you don't hear it.
That's
because that's when you get cocky. But when I put the video out, you see it. You're like, oh, you know what I mean? But I don't have to say it to you because then you get cocky.
That's how you are if you grew up with brothers.
It's almost for sure.
Like,
we all have. You have a brother.
I would never tell. Yeah, exactly.
We all have
never
brothers.
told him anything good.
I've
to
never
his face.
complimented my brother.
But behind him, I'm like, dude, he's fucking doing this. He's doing that. I'm like, he shit on you. And then to his face, I'm like, you doing all right, bro.
That's how you know you're actually
proud of you.
Yeah, proud of you, bro.
That is very true. But that's how you know you're actually friends with somebody, because like if I'm like not really friends with somebody, I'm not gonna like talk shit to him. Yeah. Like maybe I'll banter with him, but I'm not gonna say edgy jokes like I would to you two. Right. You know what I mean? That's how you know you're close. And
that is a compliment.
I think people understand.
Yeah.
I think people understand that we have that connection to where we can say stuff like that, and we're not hurting each other's feelings.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think we kind of nailed most of it.
Yeah, I think that really pretty much concludes the bulk first cut questions, concerns. The finale and everything else. But
guys, if you report the series, we really appreciate it. Me and Collin.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. I feel like I was a part of it because people would come up to me and be like, "Yo, who's winning?" Yo,
Sarah told me that.
Who you got? I'm like, "Yo, I can't say." I was loyal to it, by the way. When I knew who was winning and who was up for certain weeks, I'd be like, Nay.
You
gotta go watch, bro.
Stay tuned.
That's funny. We appreciate that. Yeah, and also keeping this secret because we got to keep this secret a couple more days. Yep. Everybody's going to be asking. You probably get the question. You're going to get it a lot. I'm going to get it.
They still think the bet's going on.
Oh, a lot of people are like, well, dude, when's it done? Yeah. I might just tell people, like, yeah, no, next week.
Still going. I'm in peak week right now.
But dude, like even today, I got to ask so many times. I'm like, I'm not telling you. If I'm not telling my mom, I'm not telling any of you guys.
That's facts, though. I can't believe you didn't tell your mom.
That's crazy.
No, I explained it to her. It's like, no. I want you to watch it.
No, I don't think it's crazy. I respect it.
You're gonna lose,
especially because she consumes it. So
it'll be authentic.
She does. She's gonna text me after this podcast and be like, "Thanks for mentioning me, Pooh Bear."
Oh, that's the best.
You got your raincoats?
Wait, raincoats? Oh, see, inside joke. It's funny. It's funny.
We'll tell you later.
Yeah, tell me later, please.
That's good. Wow. Anyways,
sick.
Wrap it up.
Other than that, guys.
All right, Collin, what you gotta say?
Just want to say thank you guys for staying tuned, watching this podcast, watching our bulk versus cut bet. You guys mean the world to us, and we appreciate everything you guys do for us. So
100%.
That's all I'm going to say.
I'm going to let Collin lead us out, but let's talk about our sponsors real quick because we do have some beautiful sponsors that help us out with the podcast.
Yes, we do.
I'm going to start off with our best supplement brand in the world that we are both sponsored by Go Supplements. Best supplements in the world. You
best
can save 20
drinks.
You can save, yes, best energy for sure, but also in powder form, protein. They got everything the best. But if you want to save 20%, you can use code SHREDZ or
GYMBRO.
Okay, tell them about the shakers.
Boom! Mix
code Collin.
That's
code
true.
Collin or pump.
Or pump for the podcast channel. But below Collin.
50%?
Yeah.
Let Collin plug it.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, just Mix code Collin.
Okay.
That's all I got. 2 L's.
2 L's. I was about to say. And then, guys, I just popped my 16-inch chain. So, I put wear and tear on this chain for, 9-10 months?
Same chain, by the way?
Pretty damn durable.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely, you're not supposed to wear a chain that tight and try to break it 24/7. So the fact that it took me, because it was tight from the very start, so the fact that it took 10 months is pretty insane. But if you want to get your own drip, obviously my triple chain, y'all know how it is. This next one is the one I'm going to have to pop next, which is going to take a while, but it's the 18-inch chain. But that's a whole nother series I'll talk about another time. But if you want to save on GOD, code PUMP will save you 50% off.
50% off.
50, which is still insane.
Half off, guys. Save your money. Don't be weird.
I put code PUMP in the other day, and I was like, drop the price in half. I was like, that's insane how they make money from this.
That is, I still think that's insane.
It is
like
insane.
I thought Ghost was high with 20%, but 50%? Nuts. Anyways, Collin, take us out.
All right, guys. This is Thinking with the Pump, episod 43.
I think so.
It
don't matter.
It don't matter. All right, guys. This is Thinking with the Pump. Got your boy Collin Borne. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate everything you guys do for us. Appreciate the viewership. Thank you guys. Later.
Boom!
5 big booms.
Hit the rolly store with the rolly on.
Can we stop that?
That should be the intro.